What's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Want to talk about the revelation of another PlayStation 4 exclusive coming to PC. This one isn't as big of a deal as the reports of Horizon coming to PC because it's not a first-party exclusive or anything like that, but it is a JRPG that I very much wanted to play on PC. Saw a release on PlayStation 4 late last year, but now it's coming to PC in just a few months. Also, one of the worst PC ports of all time. I don't think that's hyperbole in saying that. Ys 8 Lacrimosa of Dana. The game itself is tremendous, but the port had a lot to be desired, is getting a major update, and it's consistently been getting better, but now a major update has dropped, and to celebrate that, there's also a 50% off sale with the game, so you can get it for a great deal. Definitely want to go over that, and there's a free Steam VR game right now. It's VR only. You don't need Steam VR in particular, Valve indexed or whatever. You can have HTC Vive, Oculus Rift, or anything like that, and even if you don't have it, I would say add it to your library, because sometime in the future, you might get a VR headset, and hey, you'll have a game to play right away. But first up, the PlayStation 4 exclusive in The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 3 is coming to PC. Yes, a lot of you guys are probably like, come on, stop talking about this weeaboo stuff, but hey, these games are really good. Trails of Cold Steel 1 and 2 have, of course, already been released on PC. I played both of them, and they were both really good. Cold Steel 1 is a lot of setting the table for the story of Cold Steel 2 and the games thereon after, but it's a good game in its own right, and the character development in that game is top notch, and the story really picks up about halfway through. Cold Steel 2 right from the get-go, because of the cliffhanger Cold Steel 1 ended on, really gets going, but you do want to play the game sequentially. How there's other Legend of Heroes titles that if you want to get the full breadth of the story, you do want to play those as well, but they aren't absolutely mandatory. It is a franchise with a ton of depth to it, so that is something to be mindful of. Okay, so that's coming to PC on March 23rd, and it's being helped out by Durante. Durante has worked on a lot of PC improvements and things like that, so it's really important that he is helping out with that, since it is NIS, and NIS's previous PC ports have been a little bit lukewarm, one of those games being Ys 8. Ys 8 had a lot of issues, not only on PC, but the PlayStation 4 version had a fair share of issues as well. So The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 3 is dropping on March 23rd, so it's going to be exciting to play that. Hopefully we get Cold Steel 4 over here stateside rather soon as well. I think that came out back in 2018 in Japan, so still probably some translation work to be done on that, but hopefully that comes sooner rather than later. Alright, moving on from that, that is an NIS port, and NIS released the port of Ys 8 Lacrimosa of Dana, which was one of the biggest train wreck ports ever. Look, I love NIS, I love that they're bringing some of those Japanese games over here, but let's be real, Ys 8 was a nightmare, but thankfully they've been rolling out updates, and Durante helped out with Ys 8 as well, and a new major update has been released for that game, and to celebrate that, there's also a 50% off publisher discount on the game, so you can get it for just $30. I'll go through all of the updates as well. So as far as this update, it makes a lot of graphics improvements. They even show some before and after pictures, but they know graphics quality improvements, arbitrary main rendering resolution, better anti-aliasing, higher quality post-processing effects, and a higher end super sampling option, better frame rates, which is really great, high quality shadows, more depth in environments, improved draw distance, and high quality textures. So all of that with the before and after pictures, you could really see a difference. You've got input and UI improvements, mouse control redone, individual key bindings, which is always great, and you've got natural control, stability, and performance, now 64-bit, save on VRAM, crash fixes, more crash fixes, faster I/O, and optimized shadows, and there's also some miscellaneous improvements, 100% achievement on keyboard mouse control, typo fixes, cloud save data, and there's a co-op mode, two-player co-op mode has been added, that's local cooperative play. That is something that I don't think a lot of people are going to check out. However, it's still pretty cool. It's not supported in the entirety of the game, but there are specific regions where you can play the game cooperatively. And again, you can enjoy the game 50% off right now, so that's really great as well. $30 for Ys 8, I would say, is a relatively good buy. These niche Japanese titles usually don't see deeper discounts, so this is probably the cheapest you're going to see. Maybe it'll go down to $25, but I doubt it's going to get any cheaper than that, so check it out right now. A lot of good stuff to be had with that. And lastly, I do want to know, for those of you guys with VR, for those of you that just want to add a free game to your Steam library, Merry Snowballs, which typically goes for $5.99, is a freebie. Obviously, it kind of missed the window of it being a Christmas themed game. However, it's still winter and there's definitely still a lot of snow to come, so it's kind of timely as far as that's concerned. Merry Snowballs is an action-packed VR snowball game where you get to relive your childhood snowball fights, this time with the cool gadgets you once wish you had, battle against the neighborhood kids, and fight your way to the top of the global leaderboard. 52 Steam user reviews, 86% positive, so pretty good as far as that's concerned. Again, this is a VR exclusive game, so you have to have either Valve Index, HTC Vive, or Oculus Rift. Seems like VR is something that's getting a little bit more popular since, of course, Half-Life Alyx is coming out, and a lot of people are excited to check that out, and I think a lot of people are just naturally going to be picking up some form of VR equipment, whether it be Oculus Quest, HTC Vive, or you go the Valve Index route, which, you know, that's really expensive, so I don't know how many people are going to go that route, but nonetheless, Merry Snowballs available as a freebie on Steam, typically goes for $5.99. So that's going to conclude this video. Again, The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 3 is coming to PC March 23rd. Mark it down if you're a fan of Japanese RPGs. I'm very much excited for that, and if you've yet to check out Trails of Cold Steel 1 and 2, I highly recommend you give those games a shot. Also, a game to give a shot right now to is Ys 8 Lacrimosa of Dana. That has gotten a massive update and a 50% off sale to boot. And then Merry Snowballs, that's 100% off. If you do have VR, that's something to check out. And if not, still add it to your library. So if you do get a VR headset sometime down the line, and I do imagine that's something that's going to get more and more popular, you'll have that in your library good to go. That's going to wrap up this video. If you guys have a request for a future video, you can leave that in the comment section down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.